In this episode, we will bring forward the story about urban leopards of Mumbai. Sanjay Gandhi National Park, along with the researchers from Wildlife Conservation Society India, radio collared a total of 5 leopards. The data from radio collars has brought forward some interesting observations. While it has been found that some leopards were seen crossing busy roads, it was also seen that some leopards were roaming very close to human settlements without causing any conflict.
We figured most of these leopards preferred to sleep in cool rocky areas which were deep inside the forest. And while most of them were inactive during the day, they would rest in Sanjay Gandhi National Park's core areas. They would be very active in the night and roam around the periphery or do their walking. For females, the minimum home range we calculated for one particular female was about 3 square kilometers, whereas there was a male which roamed across Sanjay Gandhi National Park and Tungareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary. He had a home range of over 70 square kilometers.
Female which we have selected there, it was moved that our national park, film city, so some part of Mulund and the RA milk colony. The second female which we have selected was on the Thane side. So that was actually resident of the Manpada area. Third one, basically the female which we have selected was, periphery was selected in such a way that was moving in the core area also as well as in the slums.
Photographed one of our collared females on one of the trails which she frequently used while she was shifting her cubs from one den to the other. 2 of our collared females littered twice during the monitoring period. So Tulsi and Kranti, they were observed with their cubs during the monitoring period.
Then the males which we have selected was, the one was the Maharaja, that was the resident of the Nagla area. The another male which we have selected was moving across the Thane Godbandar road.
So 2 of our collared males, Jeevan and Maharaja, they crossed the highway, they crossed railway lines. So Maharaja, for that matter, in order to go from Sanjay Gandhi National Park to Tungareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary, he crossed the Chinchoti Bhivandi road, and that road has traffic during the night hours.
So because why we have selected the male in that particular tract is that the level of traffic, it is very high density vehicular movement happens in that particular patch, because males are more aggressive and they are more adventurous compared to female leopards. Got a very good data with both animals also. The range is also very big. If you see the Maharaja, it has done a parikrama of Tungareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary 2 times. So this shows that the home range of that male animals also, and very challenging environments, so where this male tend to do adventure in that area.
So, these leopards can maneuver through these landscapes, just that the corridor connectivity has to be kept intact. Similar was the case with Jeevan. Jeevan in fact crossed the Godbandar road, which has a lot of traffic during the night hours. He managed to do this by sometimes crossing over the road or using already existing culverts which are under the road surface. Now leopards, whenever they make a kill, they can feed off that kill. They have like 1 to 2 meals, and they don't need to hunt at least for the next 4-5 days. So we could also collect data on inter-kill intervals, like what was the gap. We also observed when the collared female, if their cubs were grown up, if they had made a kill, they would take their cubs to that kill. So you documented that 1 female, 1 cub feeding off a carcass at the same time. Because of telemetry data, we knew of a leopard in a particular surrounding, being close to people's houses, or it could have been their garbage area or dumping area. So they would move in these areas without actually being noticed by people. So there were quite a few incidences where we were aware of a leopard's presence, where the leopard could have been watching people walking on trails, but people still remain unaware. And that is exactly how these leopards survive and live in this landscape.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.